And the payment made so far about 53.3 million. Please, what is the state of these roads as we are speaking now?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think out of the 7 roads that were mentioned by the auditors, we have one that has been completed. The second one to be determined or terminated. 1, 2, if you don't mind, I'll mention the name. Upgrading of Axim Town roads is 85% complete. Yes, from 31. Then we have rehabilitation of selected roads in Takoradi, Lot 1. It was 24, but it's now 40% complete. Upgrading of selected roads in Isikado, Ketan Submetropolitan Area, Lot 2. It was 60%, but it has been completed. Then we also have rehabilitation of Takwa Senior High School roads. It was 18, now 80%. Upgrading of Mapis and selected collector and arterial roads in Ifia, Kwisimintin, and we are doing the binder now, course now. So, Mr. Chairman, that is the current state of those.
Tell the committee that all the projects are in progress. Yes, we are working on it. All the
yes, Mr. Chairman, except one, which is the upgrading of Asankragua town roads.
That let me just excuse me to say it looks like I think this one is better, but the previous ones there were a lot of them you terminated, some were abandoned and all that. Please, if those projects were they part of the 10,000 roads that you compiled and gave to the minister, the president to announce? And when you terminated them, have you selected them so far? Can you tell the committee how many of the roads you can comfortably tell Ghanaians you've done so far? Because it looks like out of the 10,000 now, there are some that have been abandoned, stalled.
10,000. 10,000 in
want to know how many roads? Please. If the president is reporting today, how many roads should he report?
Honorable, 10,000 in the audit report. Is that what you are making reference to? Please answer questions from the audit report, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What I can say is that the 10,000 roads that Mr. President talked about were roads that were done. We are talking about roads that we are doing now. So I'm sure when the president gets the opportunity to speak to us again, he would update us on the current.
Minister, this road started from 2017 to 2020. So if you are talking about roads that were done, definitely some of these roads should be part of the roads that were done. I'm not talking of roads that you have started 2021. I'm talking of roads reported up to 2020. And these roads are part of the 10,000 roads. So I'm asking you, now that you have selected and abandoned some, and somewhere so you have abandoned some, can we select those roads so that Ghanaians will know so far up to 2020 how many roads were completed or have been able to complete? But if you are talking of this, you're my brother, Minister,
Honorable member.
Brother. But you know you're on the oath. And you are from the north, you know you don't tell.
Honorable member.
So don't say that.
Honorable member.
My own brother.
Honorable member. Let's move on, please. The next infraction is on paragraph. Oh, you have the last one. The last one is on paragraph 641, and Deputy Ranking will take that one.
Well, thank you very much, and I think, Deputy Minister, first let me commend you for the way you answer questions. Indeed, you are learning from your boss, especially when it comes to assuring and reassuring. Yes, you have learned the trade very fast. Yes, and that is good. But my question has to do with abandoned projects. So today in the Western region, the dualization of the Kansavurudu bypass phase 3
the reconstruction of the Fijai bypass, dual carriage, and Accra Road, the upgrading of access to Takwa New Hospital Road, and the emergency of asphaltic overlay of some selected arterial and collector roads in Takoradi Lot 2 has not been completed or have not been completed. What is the current status of this project, sir?
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I think that 2 out of the 4 projects have been completed, and the outstanding 2 are also ongoing. Mr. Chairman, dualization, Kasawudu bypass, Kasawuredu